Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are doing a review of my newest pickups here. So I went to Kroger's last night and I went to Dollar Tree and Walmart today. So we're gonna take a look at the Kroger stuff first. Just gonna start off with what's already on screen. You know what? No, this was new for the case. We'll save this one for after we take a look at the older truck. This one came out a couple years ago. I just hadn't picked it up yet. I missed the gold one, and then when the double pack came out earlier this year, I already had the Stegosaurus, so I didn't need the I didn't need it, so I couldn't get the Tyrannosaurus Rex out of that one without getting an extra. But I finally got my hands on it from the singles. I bought this at Kroger's for $5.49, which is insane. Which is why I do not have the Superman with me from that case, because I did want it, but I wasn't going to pay that much for it. But this is a truck I've been wanting for so long, I went ahead and bought it. So here it is. It's really cool. It's using the Hot Wheels character car casting, actually, fun fact. But it's supposed to mimic like a semi-truck. Well, not really mimic, it's supposed to be a semi-truck. You got the fifth wheel back there as the tail. It's a really cool truck. So I think this one's based off of Rexy, I would assume, judging off the collar. You got orange rims with black tires and fully blacked out roll cage and chassis. It's a good looking body. I just kind of haphazardly threw these crush cars in, whichever one, because I forgot who came with what, but here's the orange sedan. So yeah, this is a pretty cool truck, though. And then moving on, we have the Gungster. This is from the Sharks vs. Dinos, specifically the Shark version. You have the red van with that one, but blue rims with those, what I'm going to call the water wall tires. I think that's a cool name for them, but blue tires, which is a lighter shade than the rims, which in real life the rims are nearly purple, which is the same for the chassis, and then the roll cage is a dark blue. But a lot of the accents, like the names and stuff, has been swapped to blue. I think it looks really cool. You know, you got water rushing up on the truck. I think it's a really nice truck. This is probably my favorite from the Sharks version, like from the Sharks subset. Well, 5 Alarm, I don't know. It's one of those two. And then for Dinos, it's obviously Bigfoot, but, you know. This is a nice one either way. And then I actually got a really good deal on these next three. So, you guys remember the Hot Wheels, Duo Car series with them? I got these for $3.99. $3.99. You're hearing that right. Everywhere else, they're more expensive than the base trucks, which, I mean, they're still more expensive, but only by 11 cents. Unless you're counting Kroger prices, then they're cheaper, which is crazy, because these are supposed to be more expensive. They come with a free car, but yet you're getting these for, what, about $1.50 more? Insane. Well, actually, exactly $1.50, but anyway. This one, this is the Race Ace Battle Damaged one. This one came with Sudden Stop, the car, which I really like this one. I think it's a nice looking car. I think these crush cars are a really cool idea. I love them. And I hope they stick around. Honestly, I know they made the speed bump in the singles before, and I missed that, but I really hope Hot Wheels does more of these in the singles, so I don't have to buy these truck packs just to get them. Because a lot of the time when they make these truck packs, I either don't want the truck or already have it. But yeah, it is a really cool looking car here, though. So I will give it that. It's got like a bent up frame and everything. That's really cool to see. And then here's the Race Ace. You have black rims with black tires and a black roll cage and a gray chassis. But this is from that like Battle Damage series they did. So it's got like little pieces of metal passing up the truck, cracks all through it, scratches all over it. I plan on getting that double pack with Mega Rex and Tiger Shark. And then I think that's the complete set for these. I know there's a new one coming out for Rhinomite very soon. And I believe it was a double pack also. So I might be getting that one eventually. But yeah, I do plan on getting the rest of these things because I do love them. I think they're really cool. It's a really nice series, and I hate that it's taken me this long to start getting any of them, but it has. But yeah, here's that Race Ace. I think it looks really nice. So, let's continue along, though, with the other one that came with a crush car. Now, I've heard this is actually kind of sought-after crush car. This is made off the blindsided casting, so it's the van. But, like, the one with the toxic symbols or whatever that's called, test dummy kind of symbols, you know. So I've heard this is kind of a sought after one. I think this is a lot worse. Paint job wise, it's way better, but I think it's a lot worse than this one because really all they did was crush down the top of it, nothing else. This one's all bent out of shape. Like, look at that. This is how the car is supposed to look while driving it. That's cool. This one is just a crushed down van, which kind of makes sense though, because it is a van, you know, they'll hold up a little better. But anyway, onto the truck itself, the main attraction of the set. So this is the Monster Control version of the totaled truck. I love this truck. I have the blue and white one, I believe it was. I know I'm missing the red one, and I think there's one more I might be missing, but it says El Segundo there. It kind of got a bunch of different critters on it. Man, this casting is just so cool. I don't even know how they pulled this off, honestly. It is so cool. You got like an actually cracked up windshield. Hot Wheel Monster trucks there on the roof. You got the sign, like the logo on all sides and stuff. It's a really, really cool looking truck. And just look at all the damage on this thing. This thing's been in a severe accident. You got a chip right there. There's scratches and cracks everywhere. Look at that back, man. A whole bitch just been chewed off. And the craziest part, in my opinion, is even like this piece and this piece, you know, these pieces that are really just there to provide support for the truck are also messed up. You got like the back here is still messed up also, and all the paint's scratched to pieces. I think this is just a really nice model, very good casting. Hot Wheels did great with this. And if you didn't notice, this is on the Universal pickup truck body. Like, it's just based off of that. And for our final monster truck from Kroger's and our final Hot Wheels set also, this is one that actually came with a Hot Wheel. I've been wanting this Hot Wheel by itself for quite a while. This is the 5-alarm. It's the triple axle version. I know they have a double axle one also, and I don't think they're called anything different. But I was probably just going to throw this into my city anyway. Actually, give me 1 second. Okay, we're back. So, I have a couple 5-alarms sitting around my city. I know I have one, maybe two of the blue ones. I can't remember exactly how many I bought. And then I think I bought another one. I can't remember what one, though. And then I have these two. So, I have one of the double axles here. This is the green one. Got an orange ladder. It's a bit of a smaller one, too. So, after this one being introduced to the city, this will probably go into Station 3, which means this one will probably be phased out. I'm thinking probably throw this into the airport, but let's see. What does it say underneath? It's just called 5-alarm. So, this is 2008 to 2018, so like 2008, and then they redone it in 2018. What does this one say? This one does not seem to have a copyright on it, which is kind of weird, because most of them do. And, well, this one over here says 2008. Okay, so I'm guessing the 2018 change was taking that tire off, this extra tire here. Maybe, I don't know, but I know they've been releasing this one more often than this one. Now, I really, really want the double pack with the yellow 5-alarm. Honestly, even though I already have this one, I'd still pay full price for that pack just because I really want that truck. But I actually have the old version of this paint job here with me. So this is a childhood copy of it, I guess you could say. It does have a white ladder instead of a black one. The tires are a little more faded. That's why they're a different shade. I would assume that's what's up and not that it's... Because, like, it's got wear on it everywhere. Yeah, this is the original one of it. So I'm going to have both of these operating out of Station 3. I just thought that was a fun idea. Anyway, moving right along, we're going to take a look at the Matchbox. Actually, no, Matchbox will save. We're going to take a look at the Hot Wheels. So, let's see. My local Kroger's, I don't know about you guys' Kroger's, but mine was running a $1.15 a piece deal on all Hot Wheels and Matchbox, which is cheaper than anywhere else. I mean, Walmart, you know, they just recently raised their prices to $1.24 for Hot Wheels, and they're still at $1.18 for Matchbox. Both are $1.25 in Dollar Tree and the rest of the dollar stores. Actually, no, I think Dollar General, at least Dollar General, maybe even Family Dollar. No, it's Family Dollar. I don't know about Dollar General, but I know Family Dollar has raised theirs to $1.35, which is kind of insane, but whatever. I picked up a few models that I would never have got unless they were on sale until I decided that, like, just as a test to see if I liked them. And honestly, I'm regretting not picking them up from the start. Most of them. Let's talk about the one I'm not. So this is the Volvo XC40 Recharge. I don't regret buying this model, but it's not one that I would buy again. You got some snowboards up here, which is kind of cool, but really, it's not my kind of car. I'm not too big on this one. It'll probably still go on display or somewhere in the city, but still, I just don't really care too much for it, so if I'm paying anything over $1.15, I probably won't pick it up. And then I got a Mercedes, which I've been eyeing for a long time, and I was really hoping they'd have the red one there, but they didn't. This is the 89 Mercedes-Benz 560 SEC AMG, which they had a super treasure hunt out for a minute ago. Yeah, here's the silver version, which is the one I did get. I regret not picking this up when they had the red one out. I actually did pick up another collar variation at Walmart today. I saw it and just immediately grabbed it because this model is so cool, man. I am so sad that I did not pick up that red one. But yeah, it is a really cool looking car. Got some nice details there on the back. Still had paint budget left to go on the front too. So it is a very nice detailed car. Next up, we have the Cadillac Hypercar. I've had this one. I've been looking at this for so long. It's the Cadillac Project GTP Hypercar. I've been looking at possibly picking this car up for so daggone long. And I finally pulled the trigger on getting one, and now I regret not picking up every single variation they ever made. Especially the black one. The black one looks so sick, but I did get my favorite one, which is the red one. If I find any more of these, they're definitely coming home with me because they're awesome. I love this car already, and I'm not I hate Cadillac, so that's something. And our final Hot Wheel, I really could have sworn I had already bought this one. This is one I would have bought no matter what. It's the Formula E Gen 3 with the neon paint job. I really thought I had already bought this one, but I hadn't. So we got it again. And you know what? If it's a duplicate, it's a duplicate. I'll either put it in my races as like a teammate for it or give it to my baby brother, one of the two. There's another car you're going to see later today that's definitely going to him. It's the Diora 2. I don't like that car, but you'll see why I got it. And for a final car from Kroger's and for that day and final thing, it's the 2023 Dodge Charger Pursuit. I got another one of these in black. Let me grab my other one real quick. Right here. So I already had one of these right here. And, you know, I'm trying to get my city built up with police cars, so had to pick up another one. I haven't completely decided which station this is going to. That's most likely going to Station 1, as that's where I send most of my newer style units. So that's probably where this thing will head to. But it is a really nice looking car. So this is my favorite Dodge Charger cop car they've came out with. They've got, well, no, I really like this mold, or this casting, actually. This one's my favorite. Not the paint job, but this casting. Anyway, I'm going to pause, remove all of this, and get the next stuff set up. Okay, we're back. So let's start with my Dollar Tree finds. We only picked up 2 cars there. That being the 62? Or 63? 63 Chevy Corvette. So this has those classic Matchbox old car wheels on it, a weird looking base, and this beautiful blue collar on it. I thought this was a pretty cool car, so I went ahead and picked it up for $1.25. But not really much to say about it, so let's go ahead and roll it off to the side of the screen. The better car I picked up, which I've been looking for this one for a minute, the Mitsubishi 3000 GT. This is actually like the first Mitsubishi I bought in so daggone long. But this is such a good looking car. Pretty sure this showed up in Fast and Furious at some point, and if it didn't, I'm very surprised that it didn't. But yeah, this is a nice car. So, no, that was the Eclipse. Anyway, the only Matchbox I picked up at Walmart was this beautiful 2015 Mazda MX-5 Miata. And this is like a weird shade of emerald green. The camera's actually picking it up very nicely for once. But yeah, it's a weird shade, I'll tell you that. But anyway, we got this car here. There's not much to say about this one. I know I haven't, but I feel like I've reviewed this car like 10 times already just because of how many of them I own. Literally, I have like 5 of this exact model in just different paint jobs. And then I have another like 7 of the Hot Wheel 2015 one that's all customized. And then I have a bunch more Miatas. You could probably say I'm a little obsessed with getting them. But anyway, let's hop right into the Hot Wheels. Like I said, I did get another paint variation of that Mercedes, the 89 Benz 560 SES AMG. So here's the blue one. I really, really like the color on this one. It's much better than that silver, but the silver is still nice. You know, you still got the same tampos and stuff. There's not much to talk about it, as we just talked about one, but still, it is a very beautiful car. And then speaking of blue, the best car I got today, well, second best. I don't know, this is definitely one of the best. Out of the singles, this is the best. Second best. I can't say it's the best out of the singles. That other car is sitting right there. But anyway, it's the the Ford Mustang Mach-E 1400. This is the dark blue, red, white, and blue one. Ford Performance and stuff. I'm so daggone excited because my Walmart's finally getting 2026 cases in, even if I didn't get the blue Ferrari, which is very sad, but still, we're getting in the 2026 cars. Now, something I do not like about this car is the fact that it's blue. You might be wondering, why? I mean, you clearly love blue. You just picked up a blue Mercedes, and I'm always buying blue cars anyway. It's because, you want to know how many blue Mustangs we've gotten? This specific Mustang, not in general. This Mustang, the first releases, correct me if I'm wrong, but the first releases was the red and white one. And then I know pretty quickly after that, we got the light blue one. And then we got a dark blue one. And then this year, 2025, we got a dark blue one as a, oh, no. It was the dark blue one, then the light blue one was this year. And we also got a dark blue one as a treasure hunt. And here's another dark blue one in 2026. I mean, they look good. It's just we've had so many dark blue ones. But still, I really want like a green one, and then like an orange one would look really, really cool. A gray one, that would look awesome. That would be an underrated pick for it. You know, like there's so many different colors you could be going with for this car. Even yellow. And for a final single car I got today, it's the McLaren W1 in gray. This is definitely my favorite single for today. Now that I actually thought about it, I have the orange one. I think the orange one's better than the gray one, but the gray one is still really sweet. I hope they make more of this car because I really like it. The W1 is a really nice model, but I really want more of the P1s. Come on, guys. Let's get more P1s out there. That's like my favorite McLaren. But anyway, let's get along into... You're not going to believe the deal I got on these. So, do you guys remember those like 6-packs of the Hot Wheels Legends Tour and the Zamax sets? You know, those $21 boxes? My Walmart has them clearanced at $7 a piece. Except for some random Legends Tour that's at $9.30 and is missing one of the cars. I don't think they put the new sticker on that one yet, because that would probably be like $5 where it's missing a car. But anyway, let's get right along into the Legends Tour one, which, in my opinion, the Legends Tour has better highs, but it definitely has worse lows. The Zamax, all but one of them are like cars that I would buy individually. The other one is still a decent car. There's 2 cars in the Legends Tour that I definitely wouldn't buy individually, but they're both bad. Like, they're really... Well, one of them's not that bad, but the other one's really bad. You might be mad at me for saying this, but I absolutely hate the Diora. I hate the Diora 1, I hate the Diora 2, I hate the Diora 3, I hate all variations of the Diora. And this one right here is the Diora 2. It doesn't even come with surfboards. Like, come on, guys. Right, this is the Diora 2? Yeah. So, I mean, this is a nice paint job for it, but honestly, this is just going to my brother. You know, I'm not keeping that. Now, one that I will be keeping, because I do have a small collection of these already. I have 2 of them, which is funny because the name's 2 Jets. I have the yellow 2 Jets, so this is my 3rd one. I think this is kind of a really cool car, so that's why that's why I'm going to keep this one. But, like, I probably wouldn't have bought it as a single. I would have left this one behind, but where it was in that box, you know, $7, you can't pass up on that. I mean, if each car is $1.24, we're just going to go with $1.25 because taxes. I mean, like, it's not actually going to go for taxes, but, you know, like, just round it up to $1.25 because it's easier to count. Let's see. You're getting 6, so that would be... Every 4 is $1. You're looking at $7.50, so you're actually saving money this way. And these cars are not available in the singles. But anyway, let's get into the better ones. So this one is my least favorite of the good ones, which is not saying anything bad about this car. It's still a really nice car. It's the Volvo P1800 Gasser. It's just saying that the rest of the competition is too good. So you have a little Hot Wheels right there, and that's all the tempo you get on this car. It's also on the other side, but that's it. It's just a clean-looking car. I mean, you also get the Hot Wheels logo. But this is clearly a Gasser. It's set up for drag racing. You know, you got the big old fat boys, I think that's what you call them, in the back, and then the... Daggone, I just had the name of these. Oh, no, these are the drag slicks. These are, like, the pizza, or whatever they're called. I was thinking drag slicks for a minute, and I was thinking for those for some reason. But, yeah, those are the really thin tires on the front. But yeah, it's a really nice car. And then we got some even better ones in here, believe it or not. Let's take a look at the El Camino next. We have the 1971 custom El Camino in another emerald green. Now, this is a better shade of emerald green than this. I like this shade a lot more. But yeah, this is a nice car or truck. You got some weird detailing back there. It's got like those jet engines in the back. I already have the accurate color scheme of this in black, but you know, it's nice to get another one. Another one that looks like it's set up for drag racing. Not really, but it just looks like that. It has that stance. And you're going to see yet in... Actually, I think the next two of them are. But yeah, that's a nice one. And then... Oh, this one's a really good one. The 1967 Pontiac GTO. This is just a beautiful car. A very, very clean car. It's actually a nice red color in real life. It's coming off as more of a burnt orange on camera. But yeah, this is a really nice one. It's got that stance yet again. Like it's meant to drag race. But then again, it's a muscle car. Especially for older muscle cars, you know, that's kind of what they looked like. But this is just such a nice car. You know, it's got that Silver Series detailing. That's what all of these have. I mean, not really this one, because, you know, they didn't do much with it. You got headlights and taillights and stuff. Oh, there's another Tampa back there. It's a, I don't even know what that would be. But, like, these two got full wraps on them. This one got nice lines and stuff on it, which isn't really that crazy, but still. Then this one's just, oh, this is such a sweet car. I'm so excited for that Pontiac Silver Series line. I want, like, every car, but I don't think I'm going to be able to afford to buy them all. But for the best car of the entire night, like, call me crazy, but this is my favorite Hot Wheel of mine, like, today and last night. It's the 2005 Ford Mustang, the custom one. So this one's also kind of set up for drag racing a little, but you actually have like a parachute in the back and stuff, it looks like. So this probably is actually set up for drag racing. Got some really nice detail, like a really nice stripe detail on that. You know, it's a really good looking car. So this one did get that Silver Series attention. You got some very nice paint or headlights or tail lights. I can't speak. But yeah, this is my favorite Legends Tour car, probably of all time, honestly. Yeah, really nice one. And then on to the Zamax series, because I did pick up the Zamax also. Oh, wait, I already mentioned that. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, let's get right along with my least favorite. This is the one that I wouldn't buy normally, but this one does have... Now, some of these, it's kind of weird. I didn't notice this until now, that this one, and maybe a couple more, have metal bases, and that's why they felt so much heavier. I was like, man, these cars feel heavier, and I guess it's just because... I don't know, because the other ones don't. But, like, they still kind of feel heavy. Like, these ones feel heavier. I don't know. Maybe it's where it's Zamac, but that doesn't make sense, because there would actually be more weight on these, because they have paint on them. But anyway, this is the Mercedes, 2012 Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG Coupe Black Series. So I actually got 3 Mercedes in 2 days, which is kind of crazy for me. But still, they're all Zamac. They all got really nice detailing and stuff on them. This one has a metal base on it for some reason. Yeah, that's a really cool looking car still. I wouldn't buy it in the singles, though. I just wouldn't. Like, listen to that. And then moving right along, I wish this one had different tires. I really do. But the rest of the car just looks so cool. It's the 08 Focus. It's not really a nice car itself. This model year for the Focus isn't, but it's a really nice paint job. Got a blue interior on it, which kind of makes the windows look tinted blue, but that top just looks so cool. But this tire right here looks terrible. Why couldn't we just get on with these tires overall? I just accidentally threw it. But yeah, this is a really, really nice looking car still. Nonetheless, it's a really nice one either way. Next up, I'm struggling with which one to go with next. I think we got to go with this guy next. So, this is the Honda Civic, 99 Honda Civic Type R hatchback. Look at that. Look at that beauty of a car. And this is the 4th best one. This is the 4th best out of that pack. Now, that just tells you the rest are bangers. Yeah, that's a really nice car. Next, let's look at the Porsche. The 928S Safari. Really, really nice detailing on this car. You got a nice little tire in the back. A bunch of greebling up here. Headlights on the front. It's a very nice paint job on it. I love this casting. Love the car in general. It's a very nice one. And next, let's take a look at the number 2. You're not going to believe what my number 1 is. Judging off the rest of my collection, you might be thinking it'd be like the Honda, the Porsche, or even the Ford, even though that one isn't that strong. And even this Toyota would probably come to mind before you got to the one that's my favorite. But right now, we're looking at the Toyota AE86, Or is that the 60? No, it's 86 Sprinter Truno, or however you say that word. So that is a beautiful car. Look at the front. You got the pop up and down headlights. Very nice detailing all around. I think this one probably got the most detailing out of all of these. Especially with those, like, front headlight, like the front headlights area. But, yeah, very nice car. And now let's take a look at my number one of the pack. It is the BMW Z4M. Just look at this car. I'm just gonna, like, flip it around a few times and let you guys admire this thing. I don't think I've ever loved a BMW as much as I do right now. But we have one more thing to look at, and it's the best thing I got in, like, the entire week. Well, I don't know. I went to that card show. Well, that wasn't in this week. That was last week. It was on last Saturday. But we have Mix 40's best truck, Classroom Crusher. I think I said that about Wildside, but Wildside kind of soured on me a little bit. It's not as cool as I was thinking it was, and this one's just so cool. You're going to see the in-store clip. Either it's going to be released by itself, or I'm going to try and edit these two together. But man, editing them together takes up so much storage, and I could kind of use this as a little bit of a surprise. You know, you wouldn't know I had this if you didn't watch that one already. So I think I'm not going to do it that way, because it's just, like, I have to have a duplicate of both videos that's combined on my phone at the same time that I have those two videos, and sometimes I don't even have enough storage to do that. Because this is already a nearly 30-minute long video, so that's a lot of space on my phone. Anyway, let's just get into the review of this truck. Got yellow rims with black tires, a gray chassis, and a black roll cage. I'm going to tell you how I found this. So, this truck is sitting on the top shelf at my Walmart, all the way in the back, flipped around backwards. And I'm just going through it. I go to look up top there, you know. I'm just looking through, and I'm like, man, I'm never going to find one of these. But knowing my luck, if there is one here, it's going to be that one all the way there in the back. And because this is at the time where I'm thinking maybe I wouldn't, or maybe I shouldn't even get up there and try and do it, because I wasn't getting any luck with anything else. But I'm like, could be the Gravedigger Chase, could be a Classroom Crusher. Let's do it anyway. I reach up there and grab it, and I nearly scream in the middle of Walmart, because this crapping Classroom Crusher, one of the coolest trucks of the entire decade. Okay, that might be a little bit of an over-exaggeration. Not really, but still. Definitely one of the coolest of this year. But let's go ahead and just bask in its glory. So you got like a ghost sign there. You got Monster Mutt, El Toro Loco, Monster Jam logo, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, and Dragon. If you don't know, these are like the mascots of the trucks on, like, sticking their heads out the window. You got the Classroom Crusher logo here. Really nice casting overall. Got flames all throughout. Monster Jam logo right there on the grill. Classroom Crusher, once again, right there. You got some flames. A nice spoiler up here, which, by the way, this entire roof here is plastic. Back until you get to this back piece here where that split is, all the way up to this split here is plastic for some reason. Excuse me. And on this side, you've got Thunder Roars, which I think that's a really cool looking mascot. You know, he's got little arms and a very big head, or however you say that. And then Zombie, Monster Jam logo again. Megalodon, who I don't really like that mascot, and Sparkle Smash. And then here on the back, monsterjam.com, and you got Classroom Crusher. Kind of wish they would have put a couple more mascots back here. You know, like they could have gone with Dragonoid. No, that contract expired. Could have done Mohawk Warrior. I mean, I know the truck doesn't run anymore, but still. And then you still got Gravedigger. They didn't do Gravedigger. They didn't do Monster Mutt Rottweiler. They didn't do Monster Mutt Junkyard Dog, which that would have been kind of crazy to do, but still. Didn't do like Bulldozer or either of the other two El Toro Locos. Kind of crazy they didn't do Grim. And I'm also kind of surprised they didn't bring Max D back to do this, even if he's retired. They still could have put him on the truck. But still, enough of talking negatively about this truck. This is just such a cool truck. I'm so happy to have one, and it's finally in my collection. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.